Greetings. This is World University and Schools news and question and answer on Monday, March 17th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And I'm standing about 2 miles from Harbin Hot Springs. And you can see the two signs for mentioning Harbin in the background, Harbin Springs Road and Harbin Springs Retreat Center. Virtual Harbin Hot Springs and a realistic virtual Earth, as well as STEM field sites and classrooms, will emerge in relationship to Harbin Hot Springs. And as we proceed further to this WUAS news and question and answer, waiting to see if people are interested in joining this WUAS news and question and answer, I'd like to share a little news with you, and namely that first, the WUAS monthly business meeting, which met on Saturday, March 15th, 2025, 2 days ago at 9 a.m. The WUS video recording as minutes are posted, and please see this at youtube.com/video/Scott McLeod World University if you're interested. Continuing to seek to grow with Google WUAS. And in that WUS monthly business meeting, we continued to focus also on Native American languages, and in particular in Northern California, as well as developing a realistic virtual Earth, for example, for pharmaceuticals and pharmacology. Agenda item 1, the Nobel laureate Demis Hassabis has just tweeted about the Artificial Intelligence Studio, Google Artificial Intelligence Studio, saying he's thought about AI Studio or wanted what's in AI Studio for a long time. One can just paste a YouTube video link into the command line and ask Gemini 2.0 conversational generative artificial intelligence questions about it. Its multimedia, multimodal understanding is kind of mind-blowing. So there are many implications for creating a realistic virtual Earth and a realistic virtual Harbin Hot Springs, and for studying bliss, for example, with AI Studio and with Gemini 2.0, for example. And per Peter Norvig's incredible hashtag Tulify AIWUAS on Twitter article about MIT OpenCourseWare centric Wiki World University and School, titled Revolutionizing Education with Machine Learning and AI World University in School, updated March 2nd, 2024. So please appreciating Demis Hassabis's observations about AI Studio, Google's AI Studio. He writes, one of the features I've mosted wanted in AI Studio for a long time. Just paste a YouTube link into the command line and ask Gemini 2.0 questions about it. Its multimodal understanding is kind of mind-blowing. Try it here at aistudio.google.com. and he retweeted a Google Gemini AI Studio programmer, Logan Kirkpatrick's tweet saying, introducing YouTube video link support for Google AI Studio and the Gemini API. You can now directly pass in a YouTube video, and the model can use its native video understanding capabilities to use that with just a link. It's incredible. So agenda item 2. This is regarding Harvard and MIT professor of genetics George Church's tweet recently titled "Extinct Mammoth Genes Engineered into, quote, woolly mouse," end quote. And regarding the recent successful engineering of 4,000-year-old genes into a mouse living today, or mice living today, making the mouse grow mammoth, elephant hair. It's fascinating because I think it only involved 7 or 8 genes. So the question World University and School has in these regards further, and I touched on these questions on Saturday in the WUS monthly business meeting. World University and School asks how to code in these 3 editing technologies: RNP, mediated knockout; multiplex, precision genome editing; and precision homology-directed repair were used to achieve multiplex editing. A total of 8 edits were made simultaneously to 7 genes. How to code in these 3 editing technologies into a hashtag realistic virtual earth for genetics. And see also the Saturday 3/15/2025 WS monthly business meeting agenda item 2. This article also was touched on by Science News, where Science News Twitter post reads, researchers have genetically altered a mouse to express traits reminiscent of the long extinct woolly mammoth, including a long, coarsely textured coat, to create the woolly mouse, at News from Science. And the article from science.org's title reads, mouse with a mammoth's pelt makes super fuzzy debut. Birth of rodent with coat genetically modified to resemble the extinct species raises big ethical and conservation concerns. So agenda item 3, unlock the power of AI with Notebook LM. Introductory session by GEG Ahmedabad in India. GEG stands for Google Educators Group. And I think LM may stand for language model. So Notebook LM is a new technology from Google, and it works with AI. And I think it works on one's own machine. So how to do research with AI? Unlocking the Power of Google's Notebook LM. There's a YouTube video I found online with a real estate broker from Virginia who shows how Notebook LM works and in very interesting ways. Check it out. The title of the YouTube video is Researching with AI, Unlocking the Power of Google's Notebook LM. I think the person who does the video is Matthew Rathbun. Also check out notebooklm.google and notebooklm.google.com. So what does Google Notebook LM do? This is an AI overview from a Google search. Google Notebook LM is an AI-powered collaborator that helps you organize your ideas and enhance productivity by allowing you to upload documents and then read, take notes, and collaborate with the AI to refine and organize your thoughts. So in a more detailed fashion, it's AI-powered collaboration. It includes document upload and analysis, such as PDFs. It includes enhanced note-taking and organization. It includes a productivity focus, and features include effortless summarization and topic extraction, enhanced note-taking, cross-referencing, idea synthesis, custom study guides, FAQ generation, timelines for historical context, and briefing document creation. One of the things that Matthew Rathbun really liked about using Notebook LM for real estate questions or for any subject of research is that it does podcasts. It creates verbal or vocal podcasts of questions you might ask in a fascinating artificial intelligence, Gemini, conversational generative AI way. And it also has a focus on privacy and data protection. Google emphasizes that they value your privacy and do not use your personal data to train Notebook LM, Notebook Language Model. So it appears to be a language model, a kind of large language model that includes or involves machine learning and which trains on the data for its machine learning that you add to Notebook LM. This would be and will be great for matriculating students at World University and School, taking, for example, at a free to students bachelor's degree, possibly 4 years online from home, say 32 MIT OpenCourseWare courses as they work through and study for a degree in the major they choose. This is an exciting development. I'm curious what GEG Ahmedabad, Google Educator Group's Ahmedabad, which is holding a session this upcoming Saturday at 5 p.m. India time, which I think is 4:30 a.m. Pacific time, is going to focus on. Dr. Vishal Varia is going to lead this and give a talk about this. And he's the principal at the Rosary School, which is, I think, either in Ahmedabad on the northwest coast of India or near there. And I'm curious too whether Rosary School students might seek to matriculate at free to students, MIT OCW centric Hashtag Grow with Google WUAS, World University and School, for free to students bachelor's degrees or free to students AA degrees in collaboration with Google educator groups, Ahmedabad, GEG Ahmedabad, and GEG India, and potentially in the language of one of the 22 scheduled languages of Ahmedabad. Is that Gujarati, or I will have to check further about what languages we might be able to offer free AAAS degrees and free bachelor's degrees, for example, to Rosary School graduates online from their homes in India as Notebook LM develops. Will Notebook LM be in those 22 scheduled languages in India, in addition to English, for example? I probably will not attend this Notebook LM session on Saturday from India, but I'm curious to see how World University and School might grow also with Notebook LM and its artificial intelligence. Agenda item 4, Native American languages, Round Valley, Covella, California, in Colusa County, is a place I visited on Saturday, the 15th of March, 2025, and in some ways seeking possible places where Native American languages are still spoken in Northern California, and also seeking groups and people who are possibly still speaking these languages, and potentially as field sites as well, ethnographic and linguistic field sites for possibly PhD students at World University and School with time. And in these regards, what are the Native American languages spoken in the Round Valley Indian Tribes Reservation in Covella, a town, California, or around Covella, California, in Colusa County? AI Overview says the Round Valley Reservation in Covella, California, was home to a diverse group of tribes who spoke languages including Yuki Pomo, Konkau Maidu, Little Lake Pomo, Nome Laki, Kato or Kato, Wailaki, and Pit River, with the Yuki language being an extinct language formerly spoken by the Yuki people. So apparently from this AI overview, the other languages may still be spoken in Northern California. Pomo, Konkau, Maidu, Little Lake Pomo, Nome Laki, Kato, Wailaki, and Pit River languages, since the Yuki language is extinct. So the Round Valley Reservation has a website, and it looks like it was last updated perhaps in 2024. And the Round Valley Indian Tribes of the Round Valley Reservation also have a Wikipedia page. And regarding just one of these languages, Nome Laki, or also it's called Wintun, is a moribund Wintuan language of Northern California. It was not extensively documented. However, some recordings exist of it. Fascinating for World University and School seeking to be in all known living languages and extinct languages as well for language revitalization, and potentially to create large language models of each language for language revitalization. The UC Berkeley CLA, which are languages of North American tribes, of California tribes, Indian tribes, also has a Nome Lackey page. So excitingly, in another AI overview, I found the name of a associate professor and chair in the Cal State Humboldt University, Dr. Kayla Begay, who focuses and studies Native American languages. And she is also Native American herself. And in her own website, kaylabegay.com, she speaks the Dene language in some YouTube videos. And there's also a state of California.gov PDF page where, after graduating from Stanford University as an undergraduate and University of California, Berkeley, with a master's degree and a PhD degree, she got a job at Humboldt University in Arcata, I think, or north of Arcata. So she's a remarkable potential resource in World University and Schools' interest in developing large language models of all Native American languages, of all California Indian tribes' languages, and also in potentially focusing these for language revitalization. So a brief biography of her. Dr. Kayla Begay is an associate professor of Native American Studies at Cal Poly Humboldt University. Her research is focused on Dene languages, California Indian languages, language variation, historical linguistics, and community-based language revitalization and reclamation. Her previous fieldwork experience includes work with speakers of Hupa, Karuk, Yucatec, Maya, and Serer, Serer, S-E-R-E-E-R, I think. Dr. Begay's continuing research focuses on historical comparative linguistics for language revitalization within Wailaki and Hupa communities. So, regarding a search on the Nome Lackey language, this is where check out the blog posts for today. Mammoth Site, Hot Springs, South Dakota. They begin in both blogs, World University and School.blogspot.com, and also scott-mcleod.blogspot.com. And in searching on these, or exploring for the Native American languages in Northern California on Saturday, I took some pictures of the Round Valley Indian Tribes Reservation sign and a road intersection of Poonkinney Road and Fairbanks Road with Highway 162, and wondered whether the Poonkinney Road, Poonkinney is a Native American word and what it means and in which language. uh, and check those out. Uh, so changing to the WS Corporation, WUS Press side, wing of World University and School, I was just focusing on the MIT OCW centric Wiki World University and School wing, which is a 501c3 nonprofit at the US federal level, and also a second legal entity that's tax exempt in the state of California. And so now moving to the WS Press, the WS Corporation, second of two wings, of two WUS wings, which is a for-profit general stock company legal entity in the state of California, which academic press is planned in 7,164 languages with machine learning and machine translation. Check out the webpage, worlduniversityandschool.org/academicpress.html. Agenda item A. In what ways this is a brainstorming question, could World University and School, for a Stanford Drug Discovery Symposium, create a possible poster to develop a pharmaceutical to live beyond 122 years of age? And even with muscle wasting reversal and higher, faster, stronger genetic drug therapy components in it as well. And regarding search on this quote in yoga notations, Hippie Angeli yoga notations on scottmccloud.com/yoga notations HTML. So quote for #Olympics, #yoga genetics for performance, higher, faster, stronger athletics, and /ethics, end quote. So how to develop a pharmaceutical to live beyond 122 years of age, which reverses muscle wasting and also can help people who are living beyond 122 years of age with higher, faster, stronger activity in their lives with genetic drug therapies. And this is something World University and School would seek, brainstorming wise, to collaborate with some group, Harvard Medical School, for example, George Church, for example, to develop a poster that would lay out how developing such a pharmaceutical to live beyond 122 years of age that could then go through clinical trials would work. So Ed Smythe, MD, as named WUS Chief Medical Officer, thoughts about and as affiliated with Kaiser Permanente, Northern California. Thoughts about pharmacologist researchers at Kaiser Permanente to collaborate with. Sid Mazumdar, regarding your sister, Harvard Medical School Associate Professor Maitreyi Mazumdar. Might she be able to reach out to Harvard Medical School Professor of Genetics, George Church, further about such a collaboration with World University and School, MIT OCW-centric World University and School even? And I'm also a global listener in the Harvard and MIT course 2025 edition of How to Grow Almost Anything, Synthetic Biology course, HTGAA, where George Church is a professor in it, and would seek potentially to come into communication with George Church, brainstorming regarding creating a poster to potentially develop a pharmaceutical that would help people live beyond 122 years of age, and potentially with the MIT Media Lab faculty lead, David Sun Kong, as well, who is the main professor at the 2025 How to Grow Almost Anything synthetic biology course. So again, here's a set of tweets in these regards regarding genetics that would help, genetic drug therapies that would help with longevity and potentially aging reversal, with vaccines in mind from about a year or two ago. So the set of tweets reads, for hashtag Olympics, question mark, hashtag yoga genetics, for performance, higher, faster, stronger athletics, and hashtag ethics, if and when, hashtag vaccines, for hashtag yoga athletes, with hashtag WUAS longevity and hashtag WUAS aging reversal genetic drugs develop and give us younger, say, for example, at age 150 years old, more supple bodies. How will hashtag yoga ethics work? And I retweeted in these regards some yoga ideas from hashtag Quaker Yoga Macflower, hashtag Desiderata WUAS, hashtag Tulify AI WUAS, hashtag WUAS Bliss, with Peter Norvig's incredible Tulify AI WUAS article, Revolutionizing Education with Machine Learning and AI, where he mentions a virtual Harbin, hot springs, and studying bliss. Hashtag yoga notations WUAS, and see the hippie Angeli yoga notations on scottmccloud.com/yoga notations.html. Hippie is spelled HIPPY-ANJALI, hippie Angeli yoga notations. And see also the Yoga Wiki School or subject at World University and School. So far, only in English. wiki.worlduniversityandschool.org/wiki/yoga with a capital Y, as well as hashtag friendly Quaker WUAS, hashtag WUAS abolition, in hashtag realistic virtual earth, hashtag WUAS yoga, with a picture of partner yoga, one person doing child's pose bending forward, the other person doing a gentle back bend over them. Check out that. And in the Q_yoga Macflower /status/18150038147468927 Twitter post. So exciting to begin to potentially focus on a possible pharmaceutical genetic drug therapy for both aging reversal of, say, muscle wasting, and extreme longevity of beyond 122 years of age, and potentially in collaboration with other universities, for example, possibly the Harvard Medical School, possibly MIT's 2025 edition of How to Grow Almost Anything synthetic biology course. So that's the news. And for World University and Schools WUAS news and question and answer on Monday, March 17th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Pacific time. The next WUAS monthly business WS news and question and answer will meet Monday, March 24th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And I'll post the WUAS, I'll post to the main active YouTube channel and both Twitters, as well as LinkedIn, the recording of today's WUAS news and question and answer for March 17th, 2025. Here again is Harbin Hot Springs Road and the Harbin Retreat Center, about 2 miles from Harbin Hot Springs, which I think will develop into a realistic virtual Harbin itself for soaking from home and further research in a whole variety of ways. So thanks. Check out worlduniversityandschool.org and stay in touch via Twitter, twitter.com/WORLDUNIVANDSCH, as well as LinkedIn. There's a world-university-and-school LinkedIn site. Until next week, I'm Scott McLeod. Come join this WS News and Question and Answer if interested.